and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 video. Welcome to Ratwich. You'll be taking this night train to Bitterfeld to all stations along the way. But yeah, we're on the Rapid Transit today because we are going to be talking about the Rapid Transit upgrade, which obviously will be coming hopefully in the next few months actually. Obviously this sort of got properly announced on the roadmap, was it just over a week ago now. But let's get into the train. Obviously the 182. Obviously this is the only DLC which you can get for the rapid transit route. And obviously yeah, people seem to forget you do need rapid transit to to be in order to use the 182. Well, where's the battery on here? Battery. Where's it on here? I should have really turned it on really, shouldn't I? Start. Yep, you need to own rapid transit to be able to then buy the 182 and use it on all the other routes. But yeah, it's sort of a more sort of underlooked route. Like there hasn't really been much going on with this route for a long time now. Obviously, there's the Talent 2, which is sort of the base train you obviously get with the route. Anyway, let's sit down. Set the master switch to neutral. So it's the L controls on this. We have to wait for that. But yeah, there is an upgrade coming to the route in the next couple of months, which I'm really looking forward to, as it really does need it, this route. It's sort of almost a forgotten route. Like when I think of German routes, I always forget rapid transit. I think just because it's also the name, it's not sort of, I suppose if it had its proper name, it would be called the Leipzig S-Bahn, Dessau to Mackelberg, wherever it goes, but it doesn't have that. And obviously it doesn't have POS boards, it doesn't have any of that. Let's got to get back in the train. Pantograph raise. Set that to closed. We should be able to start going. We'll get PZB on as well. No, not that one. Set that to 4. Where's PZB on it? I know Cephas in the little corridor. It's quite a cool train, this one. I think this is one of the only ones, apart from the ACS 64, which is obviously on the northeast corridor, where you can sort of come in this corridor, which is cool. PZB, I swear it's on here somewhere. We probably want to set that to this vehicle only. PZB on. Is it in the right mode? Yes it is. Set the AFB to on. There you go. But yeah, let's have a little look at what is going to be going on with this trip. So I have got the roadmap up. So, with the completion of work on main Spessart Bahn and rapid transit, which includes over 150 individual changes, upgrades and fixes, and let's actually try and find what that is. Oh, so there's a big upgrade to main Spessart Bahn as well. I suppose we can go, we can have a look at that as well. Obviously, the first improvement is adding the platform departure boards to rapid transit. Obviously, you know what we've got on the Bakerloo line, Munich to Augsburg. You know where it says the train's 2 minutes late or something like that on the board. Tells you where it's going to be stopping. Set that to full service. Is that all good? Can we go? Set that to 40. Set it to 1B. Unlock the doors. Alright, we can do that. So yeah, obviously adding platform departure boards to rapid transit. Passengers no longer cross the tracks in rapid transit. Obviously up near Ragun, there's a station up here. Where is it? I think it's not that one there. This station, wait for it. This one here, I believe. Oh, I think it's that one. I think that's where the passengers sort of cross the tracks. Like literally, there could be a train coming, they just walk across. And in fact, I've done it on stream by accident before. Someone's gone across, we've gone into them. So they go through the train, so it's not, anything dodgy. Also, we've got for rapid transit upgraded track rendering. Obviously, at the moment, I wouldn't say it looks the best. So look at the front of the train. So at the track, once we start going, it doesn't look brilliant. Also added platform edge climb up functionality. We can actually demonstrate that now actually quick if we're quick about it. If we come down here, let's sort of jump on there and try and get up. We can't get up, so let's get back in. So obviously that's going to be added as well. Let's get that shut. Let's pop into there and then let's get the doors locked and then let's get going. Also, something else, obviously localization improvements, obviously fixed holes in the environment. I've not actually come across any of them, but obviously they must be in the game. Let's get going. So we're now leaving Ragun. Also added scoring and medals. So at the moment, when you do complete a service, you don't get any rewards for it. So it's sort of a bit, oh, so not really much happens. Also added LZB. Obviously, LZB is, I think you can actually see it in this. I think it's behind you somewhere. And basically, what it is a bit like what we have on Munich to Augsburg, where basically it tells you what speed to be going at. You can see the LZB bug just there. So at some point that will be working as well. Also, there's another LZB where basically it drives for you. The only thing you need to do is Cipher. So that will be added in the future as well.
Zugbeeinflussung. Cipher.
Yeah,
Cipher.
that's a Cipher. Also, we've got added crossing gates to road crossings. That will be good. We'll see what we've got on southeastern high speed where the barriers go up and down. Also, a new timetable, obviously based on this year's data, the 2021 one, so probably a COVID sort of timetable for that. We have released the brakes, so why is it saying we haven't released the brakes? It's a bit weird, isn't it? Are we
Cipher.
missing the parking brake or something? Oh, there you go. That's all good. Um, Also added road traffic, which I didn't really realise there wasn't any road traffic on this. But yeah, that's going to be another fix. Obviously, adding AI traffic in. So we've got a fair bit coming to this route. I think there's even more. Or is that all of it? And I think that's all of it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the LZB on the 182. Also, main Spessart Bahn. Let's quickly have a little look at that because
Cipher.
I didn't realise there was that
Cipher.
many fixes for that. Let's quickly get the speed up. We've got 3.8 kilometres. Not too far. So for main Spessart Bahn, we do have upgraded track rendering. So that can you see right now, sort of in front of us? Look at the track, and you see that I think where the headlights are at the moment. It just doesn't look right. That you can see it sort of rendering in really close to you. Which obviously doesn't look brilliant. Also added platform edge climate functionality. Also we saw that one for this route. Added platform departure board to main
Cipher.
Spessart Bahn. It's
Cipher.
basically the same stuff as what it is in this. So there's a fair few fixes coming to this route, which I'm really looking forward to seeing. As it's a really good route, this one, underrated. I think because of just the problems, and I think it's just a really old route in the game. So you can see a few sort of, it doesn't look brilliant, does it? The track on here. But yeah, there's quite a few fixes coming to this, which I'm looking forward to showing. Obviously, once that update does come out, I will be showing it off. So if you do want to see that, do subscribe, and if you're actually enjoying the video, do leave a thumbs up. Obviously, it all does help out. You really should start slowing down. Luckily, the brakes are all good on this. Yeah, but if you are considering getting this route, go ahead. Obviously, it's a lovely mix of countryside, urban. Obviously, you've got a couple of towns. You've got Dessau, you've got Bitterfeld, you've got Leipzig, and even sort of the Mackelberg area. That's sort of the sort of urban, sort of almost like metro bits. And then you've also got the countryside sections with the villages like this. And you've even got sort of an underground section going through the Leipzig tunnels. So it really is a good route in terms of variety of sort of what you're driving through. One of the best actually in terms of variety. In some points it feels like you're a metro, and some bits it feels like you're, a normal sort of regional express service. And that's one other thing. Hopefully, when they do redo the timetable, maybe we can see some sort of faster service. So at the moment, basically, all the trains just stop at every station. So maybe we might see some faster services. Got the doors open. There you go. Why are they not on? Oh, I know why they're not on. It should be this switch here. There you go. Didn't tell us to do that, did it? We had to do that ourselves. And we wait again. Let's get a nice shot on the outside of this. Also, this was also one of the first routes to include these. Where is it? There, the PIS in a train so that you can turn it on, and wonder if it even work on the scenario. Well, it does. There you go. The S2 Bitterfeld. Yeah, it's one of the first to work on here. Which is cool. Let's get the door shut and then let's get going. Let's get that down. And let's get going. And we're off. So the next station is Dulwich. Or Dulwich. We're off. So it's been 10 minutes so far. If we go back up to 100% throttle.
Sifa.
Back up to 160, obviously 100 miles an hour. Yes, I do have the safety systems on. Obviously PZB and CIFA, and obviously LZB will be coming. Also, another good thing about the 182, obviously when Hamburg to Lübeck comes out, we will actually be getting the MRCE 182, which is really fresh. Obviously, if you've seen my Hamburg to Lübeck sort of news video and the rush hour video, you'll see what it looks like. Obviously, the black 182, really fresh. Which will be nice to see for Hamburg to Lübeck. 2.5 kilometers to Dulwich. Proper bouncy this route as well. That's another thing, I don't know if it would be this bouncy in real life. It's a very bouncy route, even in the talent. Right, we should really start slowing down now. There we go. Bringing that down a bit more. Right, so our next stop. I don't know what we're stopping at after this one. I think it might be Bitterfeld after this. Yeah, but there certainly is a lovely route, rapid transit. Also, I remember getting this back, obviously on the original TSW, which came out in 2018. I didn't really play it for the first couple of weeks, but then I sort of discovered rapid transit and I couldn't just get off of it. It was such a brilliant route. Obviously, I don't play it as much now, as obviously to me now it's quite an old route, and obviously it doesn't have the upgrades the other routes have. Which would be nice to see obviously when it does get the upgrades, and I'll probably go back to it a bit more. Obviously compared to the other routes as well, it's not as good. But still one of the better ones in Germany. Here we are. What's the next station? Petersroda after this. Or Petersroda. I wonder if by any chance that's Peter's Road, if you translated that to English. Maybe. It's very loud, the 182. Also, one thing, we haven't turned on the, them. Should come on now, should do. Yeah, lights are on now. Not really too sure why the destination isn't on here. Might have to set it from the other side. So I'm going to stop at Petersroda, and then it'll be direct to Bitterfeld after that, and I believe that is the end of the scenario then. Let's get ready to get the door shut. We did arrive on time here. I was about to say we are a little bit late, but no, we're not, surprisingly. Let's get that shut. And let's get going. I think this probably is one of my favourite German locos to drive. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the 101 because I think that is fairly similar in terms of the way it's sort of... Yeah, the 101's fairly similar, I think, to this one. Yeah, at the moment, this is my favourite German loco in the game. One of the best sounding. It's not too loud as well. So I see most of the German locomotives are so blimmin' loud, louder than diesels. We've got 6.1 kilometres. Let's go up a bit more. We should arrive there on time. We've got about 4 minutes. Also one of the best accelerating trains, this one, the 182. It really does pick up speed pretty rapidly. And if you have just joined us, do leave a thumbs up and even subscribe if you do want to see more daily TSW sort of related content. It all does help out. And obviously when the Rapid Transit upgrade does come out, even the main Spessart Bahn one, we will be streaming it. I'm really looking forward to.
Sifa.
Yeah, Sifa. There we go. There you go. Put that down. Got 2.8 kilometres now. The windmills over there. Don't move on this route. Obviously on Sandpatch Grades you can actually see the windmills moving. Obviously on this one they're static, probably as it's an older route. Obviously if they are moving they might have taken a bit more processing power. Anyway, start popping the brakes on shortly for Peters Roda. And after that is Bitterfeld, which is our final stop. I think it's around 25 minutes this scenario, and it's quite a nice one actually to sort of talk about rapid transit on. Let's get that down a bit more. Proper slam the brakes on now. See, for some reason I always associated Peters Road stop with some sort of university or something like that, some sort of university campus. I don't know why. It's always associated it with being something like that when the route first came out. Here we are. I was about to say AW, some bit of CIFA. We've got a flashing green, which means prepare for a speed reduction. Obviously it's coming down to 100 very shortly. Here we are. Now we've got another Dosto coming in as well. I think there was only just a Talent 2, wasn't there, behind it? So that's probably gone now. Yeah, but this route hasn't really had any sort of changes to it for the past almost 2 years now. I think the last DLC for this came out in April 2019. I believe that was the 182. I remember getting it. It was awesome. Yeah, it's been quite some time since we've seen something new on here. So it'll be good to see an upgrade. Oh, we arrived on time again. Right, let's get that shot. And let's get going. So it's very good acceleration on here. Very good.
Zugbeeinflussung.
And we have got a 1000 Hertz magnet as well. Which actually means we can't go above 45, because I believe if we do, it will trip it. I don't really want that happening. I think we would have been alright if we had got above it before that signal. Still want to risk it. So we'll stay at this speed for now, and hopefully the magnet will subside in a minute. Not fish tangle, that doesn't sound right. There you go. That sounds better. There you go, magnet's now gone. So let's get up to 100. Up we go. Don't really know why we got that magnet there.
Ziffer.
5 point.
Zwangsbremsung.
Oh, what?
Zwangsbremsung.
Eh?
Zwangsbremsung. Zwangsbremsung. Zwangsbremsung.
Um,
Zwangsbremsung. Zwangsbremsung. Zwangsbremsung.
I don't know if that's some sort of glitch, but I mean, magnet went off, so I don't know why it's done that. Because the magnet went, bit odd. Anyway, off we go again. Let's get that back up.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Yeah, that was a bit odd, because the magnet went away and I did actually unrestrict us. Not too sure, but anyway. Let's get back on track.
Zugbeeinflussung.
5 kilometres to Bitterfeld. It's not that far. That surely can't be 5 kilometres. It's actually just there.
Zugbeeinflussung.
So it's quite a long route, this one. I think it's around 30 plus miles. That's quite a long one. Oh, hello, crossing over there. Yeah, not too far. So we're sort of drawing out with some sort of other main line here as we come into Bitterfeld. And we probably can actually speed up now because the 100 would have been for the crossover. Well, there is a flashing green there, which means get ready for a speed reduction. That'll be for the 120.
Zugbeeinflussung.
There you go. Coming across here, it's really not far now. Is that that? Numbers that.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Yeah, Superman. Right, we've got a 60 now, so we do need to bring that down a fair bit. That's coming down. I'm guessing that'll be for crossing over here. Yeah, crossed over, we've got 2 kilometres to Bitterfeld. Lovely. .5.
Ziffer.
Yeah, safer, we know. We got ya.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Now here we are coming into Bitterfeld, our final stop. slowly getting in. So it rendered in really late. But here we are, we finally made it. Let's bring that down a little bit more. Anyway, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Sim World video. So hopefully everyone has enjoyed. Obviously, if you have, do leave a thumbs up. It all does help out. Obviously, yeah, you will find a link in the description, as always, to the Discord server if you want to have a friendly chat in there. Also
Sifa,
to the PayPal,
Sifa,
and also to the merch store. So we have got the new farming simulator top, which should actually be out now. Do go and check that out. So we've still got the Clinchfield merch as well, which doesn't have much longer left now. So do go and check that out before it is gone. Obviously, you will see that on screen now, all of the merch. Obviously, the Clinchfield top being limited edition. So the door's open. But apart from that, that is going to be it. Thanks all for coming in. Do leave a thumbs up. Do put your thoughts in the comments below about the Rapid Transit upgrades. And hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all and take care.